game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Jamison Crowder on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out is the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught for the first. The 30. The 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout, but that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, but this time find a way to win.
Second and 3 now. From the 37. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third down, here's Moss. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. Jamison Crowder back deep for the Commanders. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early.
Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Offense to the line for second down. Daniels back to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with third and long. Now Daniels to throw. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get it down to a single point. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Called in left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
3rd and short, Daniels. McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. Got to figure out this third down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
From the red zone now. That one's complete, right side. And that's a Washington touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Right back to Moss now. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And a man is there to knock that away. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now a give up the middle to Moss. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner. And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals are getting the ball back as Zach Moss runs out there. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Back to throw, here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. This is ahead for about 5. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Moss with another carry. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36, and it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, Burrow to throw. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Commanders' 22-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. To throw again, it's Burrow. The throw is caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Remain prepped with the play defensively. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 29. Has some daylight through the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate. You're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Moss gets it from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here we go.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Daniels on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. An option give to Robinson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10. Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He'll get this one to Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, Daniels to the air. He gets this one to McLaurin. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Daniels from the pistol. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. A final throw before the break. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Well, that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game all time.
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here's Jones. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running on second with Moss. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. Gets it to the 15. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Off the option, here's Moss. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. but too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On third down, here's Burrow. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Butker knocks it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
He'll take this at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
11 Thomas, 11 MT, 11 MT.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Higgins makes the catch. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Play action now, Burrow. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Punt team on the field. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Daniels to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Daniels off the play action. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 17. Austin Seibert.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Got a man. It's Gesicki. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Burrow setting up the play action. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Benjamin St. Juste getting up to end that play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing is Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Burrow. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 36. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Daniels on 1st down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
The Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Moss. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down from the red zone. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
Man in motion out of the slot. Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
What is that?
Burrow back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
11.
He'll throw it yet again. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
One of the tight ends motioning right. They look to run with Moss. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zach Moss, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw, Daniels. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Daniels from the pistol. Escapes the pocket.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on third down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's got him. That's Moss. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals down by 7. New set of downs for him at the 38. Burrow out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking to throw it. Got a man. It's Gesicki. And that will not be enough for a first down. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. Now to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Trying to push it deep downfield. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Commanders set to take over. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Cincinnati.